For daily Ask Reddit. r/ask Reddit. What is something unrealistic that you often see in movies that annoys the hell out of you? If you enjoy the video, drop a like and subscribe so you never miss a video. Explosions. Fireballs are from pyrotechnics and they look cool, but they look nothing like real explosions from bombs or grenades, and launch people 10 feet away for no reason. Also shotguns. Shotguns, with either buckshot or slugs, are not a magic force push cannon. They do not ragdoll the person across the room. When someone pulls out a gun and it just magically makes the sound of a hammer or slide being pulled back. Also, cops and other professionals holding someone at gunpoint for a while, then racking the slide or cocking the hammer. Like, why on earth wouldn't you have a round already in the chamber? Also, people get shot in the arm or leg and suddenly someone has to become a surgeon and remove the bullet. In reality, we just staple the people back up and leave the bullet in them, as long as it's not touching a vital organ. The bit in a car chase where somebody on a bike does a cool slide under something and just carries on. I've done a not cool version of that, and what actually happens is your left leg is pinned between tarmac and a quarter of a ton of hot metal. You aren't walking it off, and the bike is ruined because you just ripped off the gear lever. Give me a second. These firewalls are practically unbreakable. Let me just bypass the aggressive typing now to just, and I'm in. Slams the enter key and turns to the protagonist with a grin. I wish hacking a multi-million-dollar security system was that easy. Hospital shows where they shock a flatline. It's an on-shockable rhythm, and the patients miraculously pick up a rhythm after 1-2 shocks and the patient is awake and talking. Wait, you only shock people if they are still ticking, but not as well as you'd want them to? Have I been lied to my whole life? Yes, it's not meant to start a heart, but to correct a messed up rhythm. Ah, thanks. Follow-up question. If you're having surgery and they swap your old broken heart for a shiny, new one, how do they start it? Does a machine that circulates the blood does it, or do you shock that into revving up? If it's open heart surgery, they have tiny little paddles they can place on the heart. Can also directly massage the heart. Don't know enough to say this will get a stopped heart going. A beating rhythm is controlled from a small bunch of cells in the chest, located nearby. When hero misses the perfect opportunity to kill the villain like 100 times, then villain does something to the hero's family and all of a sudden the hero decides to make it his life's mission to kill the villain. I was gonna say kind of the reverse, when the hero has no problem killing the dozens of henchmen who work for the villain. But when it comes to same villain, murder is suddenly a line the hero is hesitant to cross. No, he's still a good guy with a solid moral compass. He only smashed them over the head and knocked them out for a few hours. Turning someone into a brain-dead vegetable for life is still very humane. I've noticed in a lot of movies they will let someone into their house, but don't shut the front door lol. Also, no one ever shuts a gate. I was raised in the country with animals. Shutting gates was drilled into me a whole lot deeper than table manners. Are these people insane? I've noticed that front door thing too. We had indoor cats. Do these people have invisible servants who run around shutting doors behind them? Running from someone shooting an automatic gun and avoiding every shot. Bullets observe the conservation of accuracy principle. If you shoot a single bullet in a movie, it will hit its target 99% of the time. But if you shoot 100 bullets, they each drop to less than 1% of hitting the target. Works with ninjas too. 1 ninja is very dangerous, 13 ninjas is about the same level of threat in total. How male scientists look like mad scientists and female scientists are all supermodels. Or the male scientists would be lanky nerdy guys with oversized glasses, or tottering old guys who tremble while speaking. And yes, the female scientist is always a supermodel, or she's a nerd, in which case she's still a supermodel, but wears glasses.